Good morning, everyone. Um, my name is Joaquim Viegas, and I'm here to make some comments to the match that is being streamed in Court 5, uh, which is from Ukraine, Vladislav Kukta, and from Russia, Mikhail Gutnik. This might be an interesting match, as they are neighbors. They probably have similar training methods. Mikhail looks like to have some advantage because he is more experienced and he has been improving his performance for the last years with some good results and very good matches. Let's see what happened here. Vladislav I've made a first ball, which is not really very good because the jack is now completely open to Mikhail. Well, Mikhail made it a little better, but still the jack is open, and he can throw freely to put his ball in front of the jack, making the life difficult for Mikhail. There we are. However, he knocked the jack, and Mikhail blue ball is still in front, so Vladislav has to play again. It looked like Vladislav still in front. Nope. So it would be better that Vladislav could play again, so he could put his next ball just in front of the jack, and that would be much more difficult for Vladislav. Now, for Mikhail. But now Mikhail has a great chance to put his ball just in front of the jack, and that would be very difficult for Mikhail to. There it is. There it is. Very good ball. Let's see what Mikhail can do with his last three balls. Concentrated. No, it just failed. He was probably trying to push his ball on his right side to make it closer from the jack. No, he just missed, and now it's not so easy for him to make to win this match, to win this end. And he it is very, because he's throwing his last ball. He should, well, yes, he should defend. It's not a very good defense. Still, there is open space for Mikhail to score more points. And I believe with his skills he can do it, and he can score 3 or 4 points. Let's see what happens. We just miss. It's not really good. Three more chances. No. No. I don't know what's happening, because his first 2 balls he did it very well. Now he just missed these 2 balls completely out of the purpose he wanted. But he still has 2 balls. There you are, but it was too much speed. I'm not sure, but I think the score is 1 for blue, 1 for Mikhail for the moment, and he has 1 ball. He's trying to do it again, but not so strong. Well, maybe he scores 2. The referee is going to measure. So we brought the athletes to watch the measurement, in order they can see the the referee is Antonio Javier Echevarrias from Spain, and he seems to be very sure, very confident of his job, which is very important on this sport, as in all the other sports, because if you show you are confident, and the athletes feel more confident as well on your decisions. So the that way of acting is very important. Of course, that to show you are confident, you need to be confident, and so the practice and the stress of competition should be controlled. Oh, it looks like it's 3 for blue. at the angle we are watching um, sometimes makes you make uh, wrong decisions or wrong perceptions. Yeah, 3 for blue, 3 for Mikhail, which is good, which is very good. He has 3 points in advantage. Although he could do better, 3 points is still very good. Puts a lot of pressure on the opposite and makes you you feel better. You feel more calm and confident for the rest of the match. But anyway, we never know the capacity of reaction of the opposite, so you need to be very concentrated. We are watching matches of Class BC1. Class BC1 is for competitors with cerebral palsy, and that they can throw or kick the ball with the feet, but they in general they have more involuntary movements. Their movements are also have also more more compromised. I mean, they are not so free of movement as Class BC2, and we can see their control, all the techniques they use to control their movements, like Mikhail is doing now. It is very, very difficult. They need to train a lot to achieve this level of performance. Vladislav is spastic. You can see his coach, his assistant, was stretching his arm. Now you can see the way he catches the ball. Now, so going slowly down, and now retraction of the arm after the throw. Mikhail has a different type of cerebral palsy. He has involuntary movements, so they are more free, but much more difficult to control. Very good ball. Very good ball. So he played inside the red ball just to go close to the jack. Very good ball from Mikhail. However, it is still open for Vladislav. He can now, if he plays well, he can put his ball just in front of the jack, and then it will be almost impossible well, nothing is impossible, but very, very difficult for Mikhail to take it out of there. Let's see what happens. No, no. Very short, this throw. And not only for this specific ball, is blocking himself for the next throws. No. It's the other side. He needs to calm down and believe he can do it. Well, maybe. Not exactly this. It was not a bad shot, but it was, yeah, he could not, he's not in front. Yes, 2 more balls. Let's see if you can do it at least with 1 ball. It would be interesting to see the match more more close, the score, make it more interesting. No, you could see that when he threw the ball, when the ball left his hand, it was not perfect. It was after the time it should be, so it was completely lost. This sport, for not this sport, this kind of athletes need a long and hard training to control their movements. There it goes, there it goes. Perfect ball. That's what he wanted to do. It was his last ball, but now, well, if Mikhail is able to win this hand, it would be fantastic, because it's not only the red ball from Vladislav that is in front, is scoring, but also his own ball, Mikhail's blue ball, that is covering and stopping him to knock the red ball. Let's see what happened. But I was saying that they need to train hundreds, thousands of hours just to control their movements. Just imagine that a player with no compromise on his arms or feet. It took a lot of quality and quantity training to have good performances. And if you have a disability that do not answer to the orders your brains are giving, and then you have to train it as well, it is 2 or 3 times more difficult to make good performances and to yeah, like we have seen now with Mikhail. He was so ancient to do it well that he missed 2 or 3 balls. 3 balls he missed, but finally the last one was just what he wanted. Yeah, like I said before, Mikhail is trying to open the take his ball out and then to attack the red ball, but is not getting it. So he threw 4 balls, 2 missing. But anyway, he will lost this end just by 1, and the score will be then 3-1 with 2 more ends to play. There we are. And finished. 1 for red. One for red. So the current score is 3 for blue, Mikhail, and 1 for red, Vladislav. And we go for the third end, out of 4. We have now, with the new rules, 1 minute between ends, and during that minute the assistant has to collect the balls, and he can also talk, give instructions, exchange ideas with the competitor until that 1 minute finishes. Jack for Mikhail. Stretching is hard because of the spasticity. It's helping to the stretches. Now the arm is going down slowly. Well done. Completely stretched. The first ball is usually, if you can do it perfect, it's very important because it puts a lot of pressure on the opposite. No, he's not happy. He can't be happy. Anyway, there's always hope that Mikhail can be in front, so put it closer, but in a way that and Vladislav can play again with the jack in a good position to score. But he did very well. It's a very good ball. Even it is not touching or very close from the jack, is completely covering the angle of throwing. So, well, maybe a slight opening on his right side, but not really easy. Maybe if you put one ball aside and then try to touch it inside. Hmm. I believe he wanted to play the other side because from his left side he has no angle to score. And he touched the blue. There's a risk. He touched the blue, and the blue is approached from the jack a little bit. And it can happen more times. Again. However, the last ball he threw, well, red is in front. It would be better for him if the blue was in front, so he could touch the last red ball from the inside in order it goes closer to the jack. Now Mikhail has a lot of space to put a second ball aside from his now and then touch, or touch his own blue ball now to get it closer from the jack. Well done, very well done, very well done. So the angle of approaching the jack for Mikhail, for Vladislav, is now very, very difficult. So he cannot knock from inside his own ball. He has two blue balls covering the jack, so he has to play hard to open. Let's see, or touch the red ball on his left side, touching a side and try to, no. Well, I think he's now in big danger because his balls, Vladislav balls, are not defending the jack. So if this one, the last one, he cannot make it, then Mikhail can score more points. Well, he did it. He did it. He did it. But it looked like Mikhail is scoring too. I was not able to see if it was one or two. Perhaps just one. Let's see if he's going to attack the balls on his right side, the red balls on his right side, and then try to put one or two from his balls there. Yeah, that's it. That's what he has done. But he was expecting that his own ball stay there in order he could knock it or play it from inside. But he still can do it with the red ball, touching from inside. It's not risky, and he can score at least one more point. Wow. It touched the red behind the blue first, and then it changed direction It was not very good, but he still has 2 balls. Oh no. Oh no. Now it would be more difficult. Wow. Wow. It was a very good risk. No, not a very good, a very risky situation, and he lost his point, 1 or 2 points. I don't understand why he did that. He didn't have to do it. And now he lost one point. It doesn't look like from him he was very confident, but it was a very risky ball. I was wondering what I didn't make any comment because I was wondering what is he going to do. So he touched the red ball, and the red scored. So he lost the chance to score 1 or 2 points. I cannot guarantee. Now he lost 1, and the score for the moment is 3 for Mikhail and 2 for Vladislav, and everything can happen now. Oh, big mistake. But anyway, if he wants this match, it's a very good lesson, and I'm sure he will not repeat it for the next matches. The decision you make in each moment is tremendously important. You must make the right decision. Sometimes you have more than one option, but some other times you don't have more than one option. And if you are, you believe in yourself, if you are very good, when the percentage of risk is very high, and you don't need that. He was not in a situation depending on that shot to win or to lose the match. So he should not make that risk. If he was about to lose the match, he should take that risk, but it was not the case. Let's see if he's confident. Came back again, or if he is affected by what happened on the last shot. It was very good. Something happened with the score. IT is still, it's very, very good. Brings a new dimension to the sport, to see all this technology in bocce is super, but still we have some issues, some small issues, trying to improve, but still happen. This was a very small situation that is now corrected. Let's go back to the match. For Vladislav is everything or nothing. Wow. Wow. Not bad. The jack is now in a position with more advantage for Mikhail, because he can push his blue ball, or he has an angle on his right side to put another ball. But Vladislav still have a word to say. No. The assistant was encouraging him. It's not better. The jack just moved just around its axle, so but it didn't change position actually. So one more lost ball for Vladislav. He's now, I'm sure he's feeling that he's not getting what he wants. He played 4 balls and is not in advantage. So the 2 last balls are key balls for him. Well, yes. Yes. It would be better if his red ball was just in front of the jack, just right between in the jack and the blue. It would make it more difficult for Mikhail, because Mikhail can now push the red ball or push his own ball harder in order it goes and touching the jack. So he has these 2 options. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, his own ball. So he pushed his own ball to get closer to the jack, and now Vladislav has just 1 ball, and he needs to score at least 1 point to tie the match. This is the last end, so now is really everything or nothing, this last ball. Yeah, he tried to touch the jack aside in order that it goes closer to the jack, but that did not happen. So Mikhail won this match, if he does not the same mistake as he did in the 3rd end. and I'm sure he will not make it again. He can play more, or he can just uh, finish his end by giving the balls to the away, but he wants to play. Let's see what he's going to do. He tries to score more. So if the match finish now, the final score would be 4-1 for Mikhail. But he wants more points, so he wants a bigger score for him in order, in case of a tie at the end of the pool, he can be in the tie break can be in his advantage. However, he make a mistake again, and red is winning. I don't understand. So he has two balls. He touched the jack. The jack go closer to the red, and the red is now winning. So but anyway, let's see what happened now. Missed. And I said if he wins, it's 4-1 now. It would be 4-2. And he has the last ball. If he fails, the match go to tiebreak. Incredible. 2 times the same mistake. It's a lot of stress now. He knows he can do it. Yes, he did it. He did it. It was everything or nothing. 1 or 2 for blue. Two for blue. Wow. Well, wow. 2 for blue. Final score 5-2 for Mikhail. In a way, I understand that he wants to be competitive. So he probably feels, I will not say comfortable, but he doesn't mind to take risks, because this gives him some more a strong mentality for the more important matches. Every match is important, but when you go to the knockout stage, when you have to win or you are out, then you have to face more difficulties, more stressful situations, and if you have this kind of training during the match, competitive training, then you are more prepared to face those situations. So we have now Mikhail winning 5-2 to Vladislav. It was a nice match. Interesting. Well, next matches will start at 10:30, and it will be class BC3. So I hope to meet you here again with some more comments on court 5, where we will find the Portuguese José Macedo and the Chinese Taipei Min Che Chen. Bye for now.